Choreb Beruach, Sword of the Spirit. Interpreted and narrated by Wendy. Debarim, Deuteronomy Chapter 28. And it will come to pass, if you will hearken diligently to the voice of Yahweh your Elohim, to observe to do all his commandments, which I command you this day, that Yahweh your Elohim will set you on high above all nations of the earth. Therefore all these endowments will come upon you and overtake you, if you will hearken to the voice of Yahweh your Elohim, endowing you in the city, and endowing you in the field, endowing the fruit of your body, and the fruit of your ground, and the fruit of your cattle, the increase of your kine, and the flocks of your sheep, endowing your basket and your storehouse, endowing you when you come in, and endowing you when you go out. Yahweh will cause your enemies who rise up against you to be smitten before your face. They will come out against you one way, and flee before you 7 ways. Yahweh will command the endowment upon you in your storehouses, and in all that you set your hand to. Also, he will endow you in the land which Yahweh your Elohim gives you. Yahweh will establish you a holy people unto himself, like he has sworn to you, if you will keep the commandments of Yahweh your Elohim and walk in his ways. And all people of the earth will see that you are called by the name of Yahweh, and they will be afraid of you. Also, Yahweh will make you plenteous in goods, in the fruit of your body, and in the fruit of your cattle, and in the fruit of your ground, in the land which Yahweh swore to your fathers to give you. Yahweh will open to you his good treasure. The heavens will give the rain to your land in its season, and to endow all the work of your hand. Furthermore, you will lend to many nations, and you will not borrow. And Yahweh will make you the head, and not the tail, and you will be above only, and you will not be beneath, if you hearken to the commandments of Yahweh your Elohim, which I command you this day, to observe and to do. And you will not go astray from any of the words which I command you this day, the right hand or the left, to go after other deities to serve them. However, it will come to pass, if you will not hearken to the voice of Yahweh your Elohim, to observe to do all his commandments and his customs, which I command you this day, that all these curses will come upon you and overtake you. You will be cursed in the city, and you will be cursed in the field. Your basket and your storehouse will be cursed, and the fruit of your body will be cursed, and the fruit of your land, the increase of your kine, and the flock of your sheep. You will be cursed when you come in, and cursed when you go out. Yahweh will send upon you cursing, vexation, and rebuke, in all that you set your hand to do, until you are destroyed, and until you perish quickly, because of the wickedness of your doings, whereby you have forsaken me. Yahweh will make the pestilence cleave to you, until it has consumed you from off the land where you go to possess. Yahweh will smite you with consumption, and with fever, and with inflammation, and with extreme burning, and with the sword, and with scorch, and with mildew. Thus they will pursue you until you perish. Furthermore, the heavens that are over your head will be copper, and the earth that is under you will be iron. Yahweh will make the rain of your land powder and dust. It will come down upon you from the heavens, until you are destroyed. Yahweh will cause you to be smitten before your enemies. You will go out one way against them, and flee 7 ways before them, and you will be removed into all the kingdoms of the earth. And your carcass will be food to all fowl of the air, and to the beasts of the earth, and no man will frighten them away. Yahweh will smite you with the boils of Mitzrayim, and with tumors, and with scab, and with itch, which you cannot heal. Yahweh will smite you with madness, and blindness, and a bewildered heart. Therefore you will grope at noonday, like the blind gropes in the darkness. And you will not prosper in your ways, and you will only be oppressed and plundered of all. Yet no Savior. You will betroth a wife, but another man will lie with her. You will build a house, but you will not dwell in it. You will plant a vineyard, but you will not gather its grapes. Your ox will be slain before your eyes, but you will not eat of it. Your ass will be taken away violently before your face, but it will not be restored to you. Your flocks will be given to your enemies. Therefore, there will be no deliverance for you. Your sons and your daughters will be given to another people, and your eyes will look and yearn for them all the day long. Yet there will be no power in your hand. A nation that you do not know will eat the fruit of your land and all your labors. Therefore, you will only be oppressed and crushed always. Also, you will be driven to madness from the appearance of what you see. Yahweh will smite you in the knees and in the legs with terrible boils that will not heal, from the sole of your foot to the top of your head. Yahweh will bring you and your king, who you will set over you, to a nation that neither you nor your fathers have known, and there you will serve other deities, wood and stone. Therefore you will become a desolation, a proverb, and a byword among all the nations where Yahweh leads you. You will carry much seed out into the field, but you will gather in little, for the locust will consume it. You will plant and dress vineyards, but you will never drink of the wine, nor gather, for the worms will eat them. You will have olive trees throughout all your borders, but you will not be anointed with oil, for your olive will be discarded fruit. You will beget sons and daughters, but you will not enjoy them, for they will go into captivity. The locust will consume all the trees and fruit of your land. The immigrant who is among you will rise up above you, very high, and you will become very low. He will lend to you, but you will not lend to him. He will be the head, and you will be the tail. Moreover, all these curses will come upon you, and pursue you, and overtake you, until you are destroyed, because you did not hearken to the voice of Yahweh, your Elohim, to keep his commandments and his customs which he commanded you. Thus they will be for a sign and a wonder, and upon your seed forever, because you did not serve Yahweh your Elohim with joyfulness, and with gladness of heart, for the abundance of everything. Therefore you will serve your enemies which Yahweh will send against you, in hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of everything. And he will put a yoke of iron upon your neck, until he has destroyed you. Yahweh will bring a nation against you from afar, from the end of the earth, like a flying eagle, a nation whose tongue you will not understand, a nation of fierce countenance, which will not regard the old person, nor show favor to the young. And he will eat the fruit of your cattle, and the fruit of your land, until you are destroyed, so that they will not leave you grain, wine, or oil, the increase of your kine, or the flocks of your sheep, until he has destroyed you. So too he will besiege you in all your gates, in which you have trusted throughout all your land, until your high and fenced walls come down. Surely he will besiege you in all your gates, throughout all your land, which Yahweh your Elohim has given you. Furthermore, during the siege and anguish that your enemies will cause you, you will eat the fruit of your own body the flesh of your sons and daughters, whom Yahuwah your Elohim has given you. The sensitive and delightful man among you will appear evil to his brother, and to the wife of his bosom, and to the remnant of his children who are left, from giving to one of them the flesh of his own children, whom he will eat because of the lack of what remains for you during the siege and anguish. Your enemies will be at your gates. The tender and delicate woman among you, who would not dare to set the sole of her foot upon the ground because of delicateness and tenderness, she will appear evil to the husband of her bosom, and to her son, and to her daughter, and to the young one whom comes from between her feet, and to the children who she will bear. For she will secretly eat them all during the lack, during the siege and anguish. Your enemy will be at your gates. If you will not observe to do all the words of this teaching that are written in this supper, that you may revere the glorious and fearsome name of Yahuwah, your Elohim, then the marvelous Yahuwah will make your plagues and the plagues of your seed truly great plagues, and truly horrible occurrences. Moreover, he will bring upon you all the diseases of Mitzrayim, which you were afraid, and they will cleave to you. Also, every sickness and every plague which is not written in the supper of this teaching, these Yahuwah will bring upon you, until you are destroyed. And the remnant will be few in number, whereas you were like the stars of the heavens for multitude, because you would not obey the voice of Yahuwah your Elohim. Moreover, it will come to pass that as Yahuwah rejoiced over you to do you good and to multiply you, so too Yahuwah will rejoice over you to destroy you and to bring you to nothingness. And you will be plucked off from the land where you go to possess. And Yahuwah will scatter you among all the people, from one end of the earth even to the other, and there you will serve other deities, which neither you nor your fathers have known, wood and stone. And among these nations you will find no ease, neither will the sole of your feet find rest. But there Yahuwah will give you a trembling heart, and failing eyes, and a sorrowful mind. And your life will hang in doubt before you. So too you will fear day and night. Also you will have no assurance of your life. In the morning you will say, if only it were evening. But at evening you will say, if only it were morning. Because of the fear of your heart, which you will fear, and because of the sight of your eyes, which you will see. Furthermore, Yahuwah will return you to Mitzrayim in ships again, by the way which I spoke to you, that you will never see again. And there you will be sold to your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, yet no one will buy. These are the words of the covenant which Yahuwah commanded Mushah to make with the children of Jashari'al in the land of Moab, besides the covenant which he made with them in Horeb.